gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. What up, y'all? It's been so long since I did an all tea, all shade Real Housewives of Atlanta season 8, episode 15 review. But your girl is back. Yes, get into me. I had to come back really cute for you all. Okay, so my beat of the week is this Blue Ivy inspired eye. I did a spotlight eye where it's blue in the middle. Then I did a smoky eye around the rim. And then I did a blue winged liner with a black wing liner with a little blue shimmer on the inner corners of my eye. And my porn star lip that you all love so much. Rennie Vasquez, the famous Rennie Vasquez, shouted me out on Instagram today. It was like, that eye's giving me chills. And I was like, oh my God, the greats, notice the greats. Okay, so enough bullshit. I just missed y'all. It's been so long since I did a review, and y'all been, where's the reviews? Where's the review? Well, I've been over here working on my book. Let me shift this wig. Ooh, ooh. I've been over working on my book, so that's why I've been gone for the last 2 weeks, but I'm back, and I'll be back tomorrow with the Love and Hip Hop New York review. So let's get into this Real Housewives of Atlanta review, though. Okay, so we start the episode off where we left off last week with Sheree telling Kim about the girls. I'm looking really pretty right now. I mean, get it to me. Shout out to my mama, Pat and Carl. But anywho, so Sheree is telling Kim about the girls talking about her husband, saying that he was gay. And so she basically feels like everybody is being fake by laughing and grinning all in her face when they were just talking about her nigga the night before. And I was like, yeah, you might feel that way, Sheree, but your role in this whole season has been the person that goes back and runs and tell somebody what somebody else said. You the shit starter this season, and I don't even like this new role that you're playing on the show. That's not who you were when you was once holding the damn peach. You was that bitch that, you know, was spoke when spoken to and turned up when it was time to turn up. This whole snitch bitch that you doing now, I'm just not here for it. So Portia then says, you know, well, Kenya said that, you know, everybody in the industry refers to your husband as Chrissy. And I was like, shit, everybody all of a sudden now want to turn on Kenya now that the truth is in the bag, out the bag. But all you bitches was talking about this girl husband. The only person that didn't participate in the conversation was Sheree and Cynthia. But the rest of you hoes was talking about him just as much as Kenya was. So stop with the bullshit. So, Sheree says that she and Portia and Phaedra Googled him, and that it came up when you Google Kim that her husband is referred to as her fruity husband. It's ridiculous. So Kenya says that, you know, that when you look up her name on Google, that it also mentions her tax problems, and that she feels like, you know, Kim is just not being real. She's not being her authentic self, and that she's playing a character. And I feel like Kim is being Kim. I think that she's very much being herself. I feel like she's just one of the people that, you know, chooses not to act a fool, but she does have a ghetto side. If that ghetto side needs to come out, she will fucking bring it out. So Nene says that, you know, stuff like what was being said about Kim's husband can very much affect the kids. And I was like, well, you wouldn't think about her damn kids when you was sitting up here chiming in the conversation the night before talking about this girl husband. So stop with the damn foolishness. Lilithia Leaks, goddamn, you just as guilty as Kenya was. As a matter of fact, Kenya, Nene, and Phaedra was the one that was going in the most. So stop it, bitches. So then we see the next day Nene meets up with Kim to apologize about making fun of her husband. And in her green screen look, I mean, Nene's titties was on full effect. I was like, goddamn, give us porn star titties, bitch. Put your titties on the glass. So Kim says, you know, she's good except for when it comes to Kenya. And so Nene basically tells her, well, you need to confront her ass. I mean, because in this group, you just being a silent Betty ain't gonna get you nowhere. You got to learn how to read a bitch and check a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or they will continue to try you. So Phaedra comes to the table, and she says that Kenya talking about Kim's husband is mean-spirited, and that basically she needs to be stopped. And I was like, well, the same thing goes for you, because all season you have been dogging Kenya and your green screens, and I don't even think once Kenya has made mention of Phaedra or said anything slick about Phaedra this season, you know. So all y'all hoes need to grow up. I mean, this is what y'all do. All y'all talk about each other for a fucking paycheck. So shut the fuck up. So Nene and Phaedra then agreed to help Kim learn how to read Kenya, and they're acting, doing a impersonation of Kim and Kenya or whatever, and how a conversation should go down when Kim confronts Kenya. And I'm like, okay, y'all doing the same thing y'all just apologized to her for. Y'all making fun of Kenya. Y'all talking about her behind her back. Once again, y'all doing the same exact thing. You hoes is fucking fake. And y'all manipulating this girl to start an argument with Kenya for fucking ratings and for another fight can happen. And Kim dumbass falls for it. So Candy and Todd take Aunt Bertha, Aunt Lori, and Candy's mama to a taste testing. And Aunt Bertha, old ass, don't like shit except for the fucking ribs. And then at the end of that scene, they finally decide that they're gonna do the restaurant. So Kim is on the phone with her husband, and she tells her husband that what the girls said about him, and she is not here for that. Her husband don't give a fuck. Like, he's like, bitch, I'm fabulous. Don't give a fuck about what none of these hoes say. I'm over here twirling on Broadway. These hoes can kiss my motherfucking ass. And I was like, well, I guess, it's a good thing when the only thing that somebody can say about your husband is that he's gay. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, they ain't saying he beating your ass. They ain't saying he cheating. They ain't saying that he over here stealing from motherfuckers, taking people pension checks and going to fucking jail. So I guess one is better than the other. So they all go to this stream and they got to work as a team or whatever. And Nene up here calling Kenya name. I'm like, why is you calling Kenya name, bitch? You were just sitting up here giving Kim's pointers on how to check this bitch. Like, Nene is just fucking fake to me. All them hoes is fucking fake. All of them fucking fake. So Kenya and Matt make it to the finish line first or whatever. And everybody feels like she's isolating herself. And I'm like, it's not even so much that the girl is isolating herself. She got some new dick. Let her enjoy her new 28-year-old penis. Hell, if I had to choose between being around some dick and being around you old rickety bitches, I'm gonna choose this good chocolate dick. Shit, let me get some dick. Sayonara, friends. I will see y'all after this shit die down after 6 months, and I get tired of getting my back cracked and keeping this nigga dick in my mouth. Well, stop it. Y'all just ain't had no new dick in a while. So, Peter takes them to this jerk chicken spot, and that chicken looks so fucking good because I'm so hungry. I ate since early, and I just want to jump through the television, just give me a bite. So the girls ask Kenya, do they think that her and Matt will last? And she's just like, I'm taking one day at a time. I'm not trying to rush anything. And Peter says to Matt that Kenya is misunderstood, but that, they all love her. And he's like, I love her too. And they're like, oh, nigga, you love her? And he's like, yeah, I love her. Shit, I'm trying to get a coin too. I'm going to love this bitch all the fuck I need to, so I can get out these wild ass jeans and stop being somebody's trainer, and so I can hold a piece as well. Because we all know he's using her. So, Portia is, digging Oliver, and Peter asks Oliver, can he handle Portia fat ass? And I'm like, nigga, aren't you married? And why are you referencing one of your wives' friends' ass? That's inappropriate. Like, I don't give a fuck if, you know what I'm saying, you on a reality show. That's kitchen table talk. That's some shit you talk about when the cameras are off. You don't disrespect your wife like that by referencing no other bitch ass, talking about some her ass is fat, how she gonna ride your dick. Excuse you, old man? Okay. So Nene says to Kenya that that they need to that they had a conversation about her, but she asked Kim does she need to pray first, and everybody bugging up laughing. I laugh too. So Kim says to Kenya, that she crossed the line by disrespecting her, and then she that they're either going to fix this or just have no kind of communication at all, because the disrespect cannot continue, and she's not going to disrespect her or her husband. And so Kenya says, congratulations to you that you finally found a voice, bitch. And so Cynthia jumps in, and I thought that she was mean by saying it. That was mean because Kim didn't come to her sideways. She just let her know how she felt. So I felt like Kenya was being extra when she said that. So Cynthia jumps in and says, Kenya, you can tone it down. I'm like, Cynthia, shut the fuck up. Like, you ain't nobody's damn mediator. Worry about your own damn self and your cheating ass husband. So Kenya said, basically she's over the whole ordeal and that they're never going to really pretty much get along. So Cynthia says that when Kenya pulled Kim's chair, that she crossed the line, and Kenya agrees and apologizes to Kim. And you can tell that anytime Cynthia says anything to Kenya about her being in the wrong about something, that Kenya falls and agrees with her, because she really does value her relationship with Cynthia, when really I don't really know if Cynthia really values her friendship with Kenya. I think Kenya is way more invested in them than Cynthia is now that Nene is back. So Cynthia says that, she thinks there's a deeper issue here than what's on the surface. And I'm like, yeah, the deeper issue is that you played the fuck out of this woman. As soon as y'all got to this damn island, you gave her your fucking ass to kiss, and especially when Nene arrived and you pushed her to the motherfucking side. That's the real damn problem. But Kenya's just way too fucking immature and childish to come up and say to you, my feelings are hurt because of X, Y, and Z. And so instead of her saying it, she's acting out like a child because she doesn't know any fucking better, because look at how the fuck she was raised. So Cynthia tells Nene and Sheree that, she has some issues with Kenya. One being that she didn't show up to the pitch meeting. Well, she was working on her house. She did tell you that, she was going to, try to talk to you about it later, but I guess y'all could never get the time to do it. Then she says, she wanted to confront her over that she felt some type of way about Kenya confronting her over Cynthia saying that they weren't BFFs. So I was like, well, shit, I would confront your ass too, bitch. Like, how you mad about that? Then she says that, she feels some type of way about Kenya not participating in the commercial. My feelings would be hurt as well about her not participating as well. But like I said, once again, Kenya has her own valid points as well. They're both in the wrong. They both need to apologize to one another. So at the end of the episode, they all go to dinner, and Kenya and Matt are late. So Phaedra at one point tells Peter that, he's getting her really worked up in the suit that he's in. And basically she was like looking at him like, nigga, you can fucking get it. And Cynthia's standing there like a dummy that she is. The light bulb does not go off in her head that this motherfucking woman is basically, I fucking your nigga, and does not say anything. So I felt like that was totally inappropriate, because she always talking about how Kenya flirted with somebody's husband. That was inappropriate, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. So Bob says that he wants Sheree back, and Sheree says that, she's willing to give him another chance. And I was like, that's been you niggas' problem this whole damn time. Anytime two exes continue to argue over bullshit and nonsense, it's because they still like each other and they still want each other. So don't fall for that bullshit with niggas talking about my baby mama crazy and they always into it. No, y'all niggas still want each other. Y'all want to bump uglies. So Peter brings up Matt saying that he loves Kenya. And Cynthia's very shocked. I mean, Kenya's very shocked by, him saying that he loves her or whatever, because it's really too soon. I'm like, duh, it's way too soon. But that nigga trying to lock your ass down so he can be over there in Kenya Moore Manor and eating all your good cookies about your cabinet. And so Cynthia brings up that the only thing missing from the commercial was Kenya. And I was like, this is the wrong fucking time to have this discussion. Why not take her to the side and have this conversation one-on-one? But, these hoes like to have a damn audience. So Kenya says her feelings were hurt when she didn't get the chance to pitch to Cynthia. And then Cynthia says that, after she chose Kim to be the director, she wanted Kenya to be her best girlfriend in the video. Okay, consolation prize. And so Kenya says, was this before or after Nene came back? And Nene like, bitch, keep me out of this. I ain't got shit to do with you hoes. Don't make me cut one of you bitches. And so Kenya, then says that she was wrong for how she acted, but she was in her feelings, and she, has tears in her eyes, and she was very sincere because she really does love Cynthia. And Cynthia accepts her apology, does not apologize back, which I felt was some bullshit, because she very much owed Kenya a fucking apology for the way she treated that damn woman. But I digress. I give tonight's episode a B-. It was cool. The last two episodes was better than this, but I couldn't review because I was over here getting my life working on my book. So thank you all for watching this review. Leave your comments below on what you thought about tonight's episode. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. And they have a new poll thing on here. So if I figure this poll thing out, do the poll where tell me, who did you think was more in the right, Cynthia or Kenya? Whose side are you on, Team Cynthia or Team Kenya, when it comes to their whole beef thing right here? Who do you think was owed the apology, Kenya or Cynthia? So if I figure this whole poll thing out, do the poll and let me know whose team you're on. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Be on the lookout for my next book, Heartless, which is the sequel to my last novel, Emotionally Unavailable, which was the sequel to my book, China Black. So all my books are sold at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, Target, anywhere books are sold. So yeah, watch my wig reviews, and I have a product review video up right now about Laura Mercier's contour palette. And then I also have a product review that'll be up tomorrow on Derma Doctor's skin regime. So thank you all so much for watching this review. I love you all, and I missed you so much. Get into this beat. Yes, honey, she's so pretty. I haven't been cute all week, so I'm like really feeling myself. I'm about to go make some motherfucking powdered donuts because the bitch is hungry. Love you all. Bye.